Hello, my name is Dr. Scharf for Science Tidbits. I'm a firm believer that if you get your young child involved in some simple science experiments, that they'll take that inquisitive nature right on through to adulthood. Now, there are many things you can do that come right out of the kitchen. Here's a simple garlic bulb. Let us take a closer look at how you can propagate this garlic bulb into many different plants. What you see before you is a standard garlic bulb. On the bottom there you see the roots that fed the plant last year. This year we're going to place that bulb in water and watch the actual roots grow from each one of the individual cloves. Now all you need to do to start off is take a few toothpicks and place them in the side of the garlic bulb, making sure that when you put it in a cup of water or glass, that the bottom of the bulb is in fact submerged in the water. The image above represents day 2 after placing the bulb in the glass or cup. You can easily notice that the roots have begun to grow very quickly. It is this point that you could have your child doing a little aside. You could have them measure the length of the roots and divide that simply into the number of days that it has been in water to get the average root growth. You could also have your child keep a running journal of other observations that they see as the bulb begins to develop. Some observations your child may observe are that the cloves have actually gotten larger, that the bulb in fact has begun to split apart, and that the bulb itself is now heavier because it has imbibed a great deal of water. At some point you're going to notice that each individual clove has begun to sprout a small little stem and that it is starting to turn green. Another quick examination of the roots and you'll notice that they have begun to grow quite rapidly. This may occur really only in day 4 or 5. Now, depending on how old your child is, you might want to introduce some terminology. And the one on this page that's important is meristem. Now, the meristem is the location of plant growth, whether it's found in the root or whether it's found at the tip of growth above ground. An additional experiment that you could do is to simply lay down the bulb on its side. Within a day or two, you'll quickly notice that the stem will face skyward, or negatively geotropic, and the roots will face towards the earth, positively geotropic. At about this stage, you can easily begin to tease apart the individual cloves, and then simply plant them. And then you will end up with a bunch of different garlic bulbs at the end of the season.